and Paul competed for the spotlight. Yet off stage was the most touchy and temperamental of the four, who railed against the material world, yet wrote the first pop song complaining about income tax, who spent years lovingly restoring Friar Park, his 30-room Gothic mansion, yet mortgaged it in a heartbeat to finance his friends, the Monty Python team's Life of Brian film, who, paradoxically, became more uptight and moody after he learned to meditate, who could touch both the height of nobility with his concert for Bangladesh and the depths of disloyalty in his casual seduction of Ringo's wife. His obituaries agree his finest post-Beatles achievement to have been All Things Must Pass, the 1970 triple album largely consisting of songs that John and Paul had rejected for the band or that he hadn't submitted, anticipating their indifference. A blend of his Indian influences and high-octane pop, world music before the term existed, it far outsold their respective solo debuts and has done ever since, an unextinguishable last laugh. My Sweet Lord, the defining track, was an anthem for any creed a year ahead of John's Imagine, with a slide guitar motif like a tremulous human voice that would become a signature as personal and inimitable as Jerry Lee Lewis's slashing piano arpeggios or Stevie Wonder's harmonica. But, as Sir Bob Geldof observes, almost every George Harrison solo or riff planted itself in the mind's ear for evermore. The pauses as eloquent as words in his masterpiece, Something. The downward carillon, so full of optimism he wasn't feeling in Here Comes the Sun. The backwards solo compounding the euphoric haze of John's I'm Only Sleeping. The drawn-out jangling coda to A Hard Day's Night. The jazzy acoustic ripple lending a touch of sophistication to Paul's Cavern Show tune Till There Was You. The languid chords reining back the frenzy of She Loves You, the Dwayne-eddying bass notes on I Saw Her Standing There that still exhale the smoky, beery, randy air of Hamburg's Reeperbahn. He was a lovely guy and a very brave man. Really, just my baby brother, says Sir Paul McCartney, truly up to a point. I feel strongly there was a beautiful soul in him, says his sitar guru and surrogate father Ravi Shankar. He found something worth more than fame, more than fortune, more than anything, says Sir Elton John. His life was magical, and we all felt we had shared a little bit of it by knowing him, says Yoko Ono Lennon, though it really wasn't, and she didn't. It takes courage to be gentle, says Brian May from Queen. He was an inspiration. His second wife, Olivia, an inconspicuous figure throughout their 27 years together until the night in 1999 when she saved his life, issues a statement on behalf of herself and their 23-year-old son and only child, Danny. His mourners should try to be as positive as he managed to be, Olivia says, for the Hindu precepts he lived by had banished all fear of death. He gave his life to God a long time ago. George said you can't just discover God when you're dying. You have to practice. He went with what was happening to him. Still, across every culture and in every language, the same chill thought occurs, often to somebody born after, in many cases long after, the Beatles broke up. Only two of them left. The first anniversary of George's death is marked by a concert at London's Royal Albert Hall, organised by Olivia and Danny, with support from many prominent figures in the music business. The proceeds will go to the Material World Charitable Foundation, set up by him in 1974 to support a range of causes and nurtured by a share in his song copyrights, of which the general public has been largely unaware. The Albert Hall is a red, plush-lined Colosseum facing Kensington Gardens, commissioned by Queen Victoria as a young widow to memorialise her adored Prince Consort. It is London's most celebrated classical music venue, principally for the summer promenade concerts, or proms, on whose ritualistic last night the audience still sing of Britain as a land of hope and glory. It permits rock recitals too, as a rule as apprehensively as a Victorian dowager would sip Jack Daniels. But with the concert for George, there's no cause for concern. Rock is on its best behaviour tonight, banked with flowers, perfumed with incense, and about nothing but love.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.